working today on Labor Day, so this is going to be the last busy day of the summer season as a vendor here at La Jolla Cove. I started my business that I've done content on, La Jolla Cove Headwear, started on my birthday this summer, June 12th, knowing that the season would end at some point. I've been a vendor out here a couple years, worked at a hotel prior to that in the area, so just knowing the season, I kind of knew when I started on June 12th to about Labor Day, that'd be the busy peak of the summer. So today, Labor Day, capping off the summer season, and this last weekend's been pretty good sales-wise. The best I've done in a couple weeks since people went back to school, families stopped vacationing. So around mid-August, it really cut down with the tourism and the sales. But this last weekend has been really good. So hopefully it's the last really good weekend, because I know it's going to get slower going into fall and winter. But just going off Labor Day in general, these concepts of Labor Day being a holiday, and people ironically would think, okay, well, everyone's supposed to have Labor Day off because it's supposed to be a reward for working all year, so like rewarding laborers. But for something that I do, being a beach vendor, that is the time that you would be working, because if everybody is using it as the day off for their fun time, ideally as a beach vendor, you would be working the weekends, you would be working the holidays. It's like people that go to a job interview for a hotel or for a bar, for a restaurant, and the first thing they say is, well, I want weekends and holidays off. They're just going to throw your application out, because that's just not how it works. And so just breaking away from these patterns, these Monday through Fridays, the weekends are Saturday, Sunday, that you're just going to work 5 days, take off 2, that you're going to make, you know, $40,000, married, white picket fence, 2.5 kids, the dog, just the patterns that you're stuck into of what you should believe and what you should do. There's a million things you could do with your life. So even leaving the hotel job, which is you being an employee and having a W-2 form, when I told people I'd come out here, start selling tie-dye, a lot of people don't get it because they think like, oh, well, what about benefits? What about, but it's like, they think of it, it's like one of those patterns. So like an employer taking out health benefits, they don't get if you become a tie-dye salesman making commission, you can just pay health insurance out of pocket. Or what about mental health insurance? What about just being outside, fresh air, liking your job? I like the hotel job, but it's just the next step of what I wanted to do. But people don't think of it like that. They'll accept a job for 40 years that sucks, that it's soul crushing, they hate it, but because the employer provides what they think is good medical benefits, then they think it's a good job. But the irony of that is, of course, they have good medical benefits, because you're going to die working there. You're going to get sick working there. If you enjoyed your existence, if you woke up every day pumped up about what you do, that in itself is health insurance. That in itself is mental health insurance. It's just peace of mind. It's fresh air, the basics, healthy food, getting good night's sleep, limiting your stress, limiting the tension that you add onto yourself in ways that you don't even know. So for me, in my personality and things I like to do, just coming outside, being out here is just a very fun day. So I've enjoyed it, and also too, just seeing the growth of my YouTube channel over the summer, that's been really good. So I've been focused on a lot of these goals that I want to hit. And so the irony working on Labor Day, where a lot of people would think, oh, it's their day off, it's their reward from working all year, I'm working today. Even talking to someone earlier today, they mentioned how they work their whole year, and it's kind of just expected that, okay, I have this vacation time, and so they plan their whole year around, okay, when is the family going to take these 2 days of vacation, or 2 weeks of vacation? So they plan the whole year around the 2 weeks that they're going to take off with their family, and that's going to be the time that their family is going to be together on that vacation. But your life doesn't have to be like that forever. It's just another one of those patterns. It doesn't have to be work 50 weeks a year, knowing that you're going to take 2 off, and then go back to the Monday through Friday, and then your Saturday and Sunday is your weekend, but one of those days is going to be your grocery shopping and your errands and your housework, and then one day you might have to yourself or with your family. You can do whatever you want. You can be an entrepreneur, you can be an artist, you can start a business, art, craft, anything you want to do, music, anything you want to do, really, it's open. Just don't let people tell you what you can't do, especially too when they've never done it, never attempted it, and don't really have a positive way of talking about it. Because there's a difference between people that genuinely want to talk to you about your business idea or the product or the service or your vision for the future and giving genuine feedback, versus them just kind of putting those seeds of doubt because they see themselves not doing it, or it's going to change the context of their relationship to you or how they view you on the social hierarchy or themselves. So your move is going to reflect that in their mind about it. So have the strength to see that, be confident in yourself, and go for your goals. Don't let anyone tell you can't.